morning, good afternoon, family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I am your goddess, Alicia. Hello, family. It is Monday here on the East Coast, but no matter what day of the week of the month, what time of the year this comes across your YouTube, there is a message for you. So hello on this brand new week. It's cloudy and raining today, but we are here. We are here. Hello, beloveds. Hello. So come on in. Don't be shy. Join the chat. Join the live. Get into the collective vibe. This is a collective reading, which means, Tammy, what's up, beautiful? Hey, Queen, namaste. The voice, y'all. This has been going on for several weeks. I don't know if my voice is permanently changing or what's going on, or if it's the weather, but my octave has definitely taken a beating. So bear with me as my voice is going to crack, go up and down. Do you hear that pounding? There is pounding outside. We're like construction, but the pounding is heavy and strong. So let's go ahead and get in. Namaste, beloveds. Skeet, skeet. What's up, Sarah? Skeet, skeet in the room. Namaste, beautiful. Today I am in such an energy of love, you guys. If you're not there, you need to get there, because there's such a strong energy of love. Partnerships coming together. Bonds, unions, intimacy, love, passion, and desire. Now, for everyone, it won't be a lover. For some, we're getting that new bestie, that travel buddy. As we do a lot of traveling during summer, you're going to get a travel buddy. Someone to, that Thelma and Louise, that Bonnie and Clyde. For some, that Tiffany and Chucky. Hello. But it's about bringing new friendships, new collaborations. For some, it will be a career opportunity or a business partnership that's going to grow into a friendship. It grows into an unbreakable bond that grows into love of a lifetime. And how grand will that be? A lover you can knock around ideas with. You can get real guidance and real constructive criticism without the jealousy, the competition. How great would that be for my entrepreneurs, for my builders, my achievers, my strivers to quit that 9-to-5? What great blessings it would be for a true companion, partnership, collaboration, support system. They'd help you build your kingdom or your queendom. And then be your lover, your best friend, the father or mother of your future generation, or to help you continue growing your present generation. So this is collective, which means you take what resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly. Do not force it to fit. You know your situation. Let's not be caught up in illusions of grandeur. If we're not ready to be open to receiving intimate love, let's be honest. Maybe it's about a partnership, a best friend, a road buddy, a business opportunity. But be honest about what you're available for and what you're not. Some of us are still healing, still transforming, still rebuilding our inner strength and set those healthy boundaries before we walk into something solid, permanent, intimate, and that's okay. But know where you are. Don't jump the broom or run a race that doesn't exist. In our own lane, at your own pace. There are no worries. You have lost the opportunity. Time is not running out. What is yours has already been written in the book of time. You will receive it exactly when it's meant to be, yours and only yours. No more room for karmics. No more room for potential. No room for situationships. We're growing. We're elevating. We're expanding. I put Kenny's thing in the freezer because for the road ahead, the thing needs to stay cool. Okay? Yeah, so put it in the plastic, So, back to my youngest is going out, and I'm just, making sure she good. Okay, everybody, the gate is always open, starting now. If at any time you feel like you need a personal reading to answer your personal questions, the collective just isn't giving you enough information, go ahead and book your personal reading. In the yellow strip on your chat, it's either above or below your chat box. You will see a yellow strip that says Mistress of the Eighth Tarot. If you click on the black section, it will open up the hashtag for the Cashapp and the PayPal. If that's how you. All right, sweetie, have a good day. See you soon. Okay. If you decide to make a personal, make it through Cashapp or PayPal if you choose. Or you can simply click on that $sign in your chat. It will open up the super chat or super thanks. And you can go ahead and send it through there. But be guided. Remember, any donation other than your reading donation for either 2 cards for $9 or $18.18 for a full meeting. Hello. Sacrilegious. You think it's sacrilegious? Well, then we expect you to go. We expect you to fly away, little doggy, to another platform. If this is sacrilegious, feel free. You have free will. Simply fly away to where you belong over there in the religious. Hello, where all the sheep go, where all those who lost, the followers, simply go over there. Ain't no love lost, but you definitely don't belong here because this is not a religious channel in the first place. So why would it be religious if I am not religious and this is not a religious platform? Are you expecting it to be? Have a good day, sir, madam, whoever you are. Yeah, blasphemy. Exactly. That's why you're here. That's why you're in the room. Because you bring in the karmic clown energy. So, haters are fans too. So, whatever you do, God bless you anyhow for your religious judgment. Go ahead. God bless you anyhow. And good luck with that. Anywho, as we move on, let's go ahead and pull some cards. Matter of fact, that just changed my direction. Let's go ahead. Before we open up the new love readings, let's go ahead and get rid of this little doggy. Let's go ahead and get rid of this little doggy. This little clown from the dog pound. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this little doggy from the dog pound. Because all you are is attention-seeking, cock-blocking, probably in the closet. We know who you are. You ain't hiding. We know who you are. We get it. We come across you every day on these platforms. So take your little legs and just like that. Bye. Okay, moving on. I tell you, boy, I know, Tammy. It's Monday morning. They ain't got nothing better to do. The truth is, they love to be in the energy. They're curious. Truth is, they're curious. They're hella curious, but don't know what to do. So, anywho, moving on till our beautiful moderator finds her way in the room. Moving on. Until she comes in, I'll just take out the trash. Hello, yeah, clown. Hello, clown in the circus. Looking for attention. But now that's been revealed and my energy is in a new direction. Oh, look what the ancestors had to say to that one. Seek professional advice. Yo, they got, hello, whoever that is, it's a little off their rocker. That was for you. Because although you can't come in the room, I know you can still see it. So they want you to know, go get some help, boo. Hello, RH. Sarah. Things that will they see. Sarah, you still asking about work? You still asking about work, Skeezy? After all the readings you had when the ancestors told you they were taking care of it, they will handle it, they got your back. You still worried about these devils who won't even be able to attack or touch an anointed? We seriously need to work on getting that illusion out of your head, beloved. You are so untouchable. You are so untouchable. And before all these karmics gathered together, all these demons gathered together to stop you from ascension as you were transforming at a rapid pace, all they did was put their foot in the door to distract you from where you were going, where spirit was taking you. Your energy is so unstoppable. You are untouchable, Sarah. You're God's anointed starseed. Every reading confirms exactly who you are. So we need break the walls of illusion around you with these demons whispering in your ear. There's nothing they can do to stop you. There's nothing they can do to take your money, your finances. They can't destroy your destiny or put a mountain in your path. Only way they can do that is if they can continue to distract you from the fact that your road is open. Open. Your sea has been parted. Your mountains have been moved. They're just coming in. And they, when I mean them, I don't mean those physical bodies. Because it's not your co-workers. It's not physical people that are doing this to you. Their bodies are being used. Their vessels are being used by demonic energy, spirits. Because when our light begins to shine on the universe, oh, they can see it from miles away. They know who to attack next. They know our name is on the Most High list for profound destiny, for fame and fortune. And just like the Most High has his team of warriors, oh, the devil got his team too. Hello. So know that you are being attacked by energies, not actually people or bodies. These energies are surmounting because the more they see you gravitating towards anxiety and fear, questioning your protection or your destiny, they send in more and more. It gets heavier and heavier because they think they're winning. They see they're winning. But no, beloved, if you are facing a lot of resistance, Ten of Swords energy at work, it's only a message that the divine may be getting ready to move you. And that's what you may fear. The unknown. That if the divine moves me out, if my life is divinely orchestrated to move out into a new phase, a new realm, a new niche, such as entrepreneurship, and it's not fast enough. The money don't come in fast enough. So I pull away from that and go back to 9 to 5 because at least that's a check I can rely on. When God is trying to move you out of that realm, out of that chaos, out of that lion's den. And the more we resist the move, the harder he sends in. Because remember, the devil is not God's enemy. The devil is God's wrath. Hello? It's how he moves, shifts, how he brings in the tower, how he brings. So if he's using that energy and allowing that energy to be around his anointed, it's because he's trying to shift you into a different direction, a different reflection of where you're actually supposed to be. And a lot of times we think that's the devil moving us, taking away from us, pulling at us. Hello, throwing bricks in our way, but a lot of times that's the Most High saying, you know you don't belong here. I've awakened you, I've transformed you, I've remolded you to be in a better place, to be in a better state of mind, a better financial status bracket, but you will keep going back, holding on, restricting yourself from growing, from letting go of the fear and the anxiety, letting go of the doubt that if you move away, God gonna put more on your plate. You'll never not eat, you'll never need, you'll never lack, not in a divine atmosphere. But it's the job that's holding on your attention. The money, the security that's holding on your attention when it's so beneath your value at this time. It's so beneath your status at this time. It's the energy you can't even exist in anymore because it brings chaos. It brings chaos. The chaos are the signs that make a shift, make a move, redirect, break away from. So where you're focusing on the people, you're losing the focus day by day of the divine intervention playing out. Hearing the small voices of spirit saying, we gotta move. We've got to shift. We've got to reach higher. We got to trust. Because where you are is not your final place of employment, of you building your generational wealth. That is not where we grow 9 to 5 energy. Once you are a divine anointed spiritualist, 9 to 5 income, resources is not generational health, generational wealth. That is not what we call spiritual inheritance. That is part of the human 3D experience, and we can no longer fit in that dimension and no longer gravitate to our energy and no longer matches our energy. People will hate you, curse you, abuse you, attack you, because they see you as somewhere they don't want you to be. You don't belong, you stand out. You are too different. Your energy is too strong. The more they fight you and you don't back down, you keep standing your ground, the harder they will come. They will gather people to join in. Because even when you got 10, 20 people against one individual, that's God showing you your power. They can't take you down. They don't understand why. But they know it bothers them. You bother them. You distract their minds. And they don't even know why. Because they're being used by another energy, by another spirit that's forcing them to come up against you. Because remember, for every anointed that the devil can gain, can win, it's 10,000 wins for them. And 10 billion losses for the Most High. But they're willing to take that chance. Even though they won't come out on top. It's still a win. So Sarah, I'm going to pull your cards, but I can let you know in advance. I don't even need to pull your card to do your reading. They're already attacking my voice. They're already attacking my voice. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to continue to be awakened. They don't want you to receive guidance. Hear the pounding? Hear the pounding? They don't want you. They want to keep you low, depressed, afraid, anxious, so that you will never fulfill your destiny. And if you don't fulfill your destiny, you just come back again. And then that life is harder than this one, because now you have a new karmic debt to pay because you refuse to answer the call. Let's not allow toxic, low vibrational, inconsistent, they're irrelevant energies to cause you to miss your calling this lifetime, because this ain't your first. And I know, like me, you were just sick and tired of coming back to this damn classroom I know, beloved, but I'm letting you know it's an illusion that you think you are being attacked. Yeah, there may be people. That's just life itself. Hello? We can't go nowhere without haters. I can't even get on the platform for 5 minutes, here they come. Once you're in divine light, beloved, you cannot get away from hateration. That's why he built us forward tough, because you gotta get some tough skin to win in this game. And I ain't losing. I ain't coming back to this shithole planet called Earth no more. Not for no one. I'm getting my wings. I'm flying away. I'm resting forever in my garden of Lilith. Hello? Don't let nobody send you back here to do this shit again. They're not worth your time. The reason why they're attacking you, because you're giving them the energy. You're opening up a space in your head for them to live for rent free. But that's not on them, beloved. That's on you. Because they are not you, and they will never be. You're supposed to be able to rise above, to transmute. You have that power. Don't let them take it away. Don't let them borrow it. It's time for you, beloved, to find your inner rage, Sarah. And know that if you call to the divine feminine energy of rage, call to your Lilith, call to your Hecate, call to your Kalima, call to your Sekhmet, call to your Isis. Stop calling to these fairies, these angels. Get in there and call to your divine feminines of blood and war to handle that shit for you. You ain't got to be, as a divine anointed one, you ain't got to open your mouth. You ain't got to wage no war. You ain't got to raise your voice. Now when you got them on your back, 24/7, everywhere you go, when they see you, they should shiver. The earth should tremble beneath their feet. They should instantly turn and walk away. If not, there's something you haven't tapped into. It's something that you need to tap into. Because the power that you will carry behind your back, that they will see as soon as they get, them demons will run and retreat. But you need to rage. Stop being an empath right now. Hello? This is the age of Aquarius. It's not the empathic era. Hello? This is the age of divine feminine, the dark feminine energy rising. That's what age we're in. No guilt, no shame. If they out here kicking our ass, you ashamed to fight back? They cannot take your job. They cannot steal your stability. Our great mothers ain't gonna let that happen. But what they are telling you is it's time for you to put down your little magic fairy wand and raise that damn sword and cut a bitch down. Hello? And you just simply gotta be it. You simply gotta wear it like a cloak, like an armor, like a shield. It's a look. It's an energy. It's the way you carry yourself. Hello? You ain't gotta say nothing, beloved. Walk in it. But I'm gonna pull you, Sarah, but I can tell you right now, there ain't nothing nobody could take from you. Nothing. You're a part of a tribe that's pulled you in. No. Part of mine, I wish they would. But you gotta believe that. You gotta eat that for breakfast. Hello? The next time you walk in work and you don't argue, you don't fight, you don't raise your voice. When they stand there and talk and you stand there with your mouth closed and don't say nothing and just look. When they wonder why you're not speaking, why you're not reacting, why you look different why you look different, why you moving different. Oh, baby girl, that's all you need. That's all you need. What you need is to be quiet. To be quiet and be still in the moment. Because a person that stands and argues with somebody that don't open their mouth, controls the energy with your energy and not your voice, you only got to do that once and they will never approach you again. But when you sit there and you argue and you battle and you get in the gossip and the drama and the co-workers that you think got your back, but they don't, because they're keeping you caught up in confusion, giving you the tea, and the tea is bringing you anxiety. The bitches, they not your friends. That clique, they not your friends. Reevaluate your allies. That's your first issue. Who you think is your allies is not. They keeping the drama going, keeping the gossip going. Hello? You need to let that bitch know, not today, boo-boo. Today I'm walking in my peace. So pour the tea over there. Today we drinking gin, vodka, tequila, blood wine. Start talking to them people that are giving you the gossip, bringing you the gossip, sharing the gossip with you. Those are your first enemies. Get rid of them bitches and watch how different your environment starts to look. When people ain't got nobody to listen to drama, what they gonna do? Shut their mouths. 2, they may not say it, but in their mind, you know what they're gonna say? I don't know what's going on with that bitch today. She must be on her period today, or I'm gonna stay away today. Maybe tomorrow. Come back tomorrow on that same business. Let them know it's not a momentary hormonal imbalance. No, bitch, this is what y'all calling. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all going to get every day. The ancestors said what they said. They said what they said. I cut the deck. They said what they said. Number 5 is change, and it begins with you. Stop giving them your energy negatively. Stop giving them your good energy. Stop giving them your anxiety. Stop letting them live in your head. girl, you better get him your ass to kiss. Because the truth is, Sarah, who you are now, the energy you're walking in, the energy I see in you, when I pull all your cards, you ain't got a friend on your job. You don't have no friends on your job, Sarah. And that's what you need to know. That's what you need to believe. That's what you really got to see. That you're walking this road alone. And it's the road less traveled because God don't want the weak. He don't want the meek. He don't want the confused. He wants the strong. And although it's lonely for some time, by the time you get to the 10th block, tribe sitting there waiting for you, money in the bag, rainbows, pot of golds. You go from a street paved in broken concrete and ashes to stepping into streets paved in gold, beloved. But you got to go the distance as hard as it is alone. Stop people pleasing on your job because they don't really give a shit. It's a 9 to 5. It's where you make your money. It's not where you thrive spiritually. Hello, it's momentary gain until you call in your generational wealth. So it's temporary. There's nothing that's going to be permanent for you in that place. Let the idea go that you get any friends in that place. You will not find no tribe. None. In the 9 to 5. I can tell you right now. That ain't where God put them. That's where the sheep are. That's where the followers are. The rest of the lost sheep, your tribe, you will never find a tribe sister. You will never find no tribe on that job. It's from everything you told me, it's already a toxic place. God ain't gonna put no tribe there. You're there because you're being tested. God put you in the lion's den because you're being tested. David and Goliath. Right now, honey, you David. And that job is Goliath. Your test is, like David, will you run in fear? Or you stand in the energy, in the environment with the beast and know that you got nothing to fear? That you are undefeatable, unstoppable, and highly protected? If the answer is yes, then let's do that. Let's walk in that. Let's talk. Let's show that we believe that. Not just we say it, but that is who we are. That's the test, beloved. And tests are not easy and not fun. But it is what it is until it ain't. And when it ain't, it's because you are something different. Not the situation itself. That ain't going to change. If you're looking for that to change, that ain't changing to match up and meet you. You rise up to meet it. And then rise above it. Where it can't reach you. Ashe, beloved. I know we got off the subject, y'all. My bad. Back to the reading. Love and happiness. Al Green. Is that Al Green? Love and happiness? Ashe. Hey, Mistress. Mistress Snow and the moderators in the house. Faith. Hey, Faith. Shining light. What's up, light? Look, them bitches angry already. Because they try to stop my voice. Stop who? All right. Enough. Get away from the door. Get away from the door. Move. Hard head gonna make a soft behind. Hard head gonna make a soft behind. They said what they said. If they whipping their ass, hard head. But let's get into this live. Shining light. Thank you, beloved, for upgrading your membership. I got to get more in my magic room. It's just that I've had a lot of people joining that room, but Time for me. Yeah, I'm about to get in that room because I see we need it. And it's time for me to teach y'all some spells. And they ain't all done with things. I'm talking about spells. It's time for me to teach y'all some chants and some spells, some incantations. Hello. When you're in places and you need shit to shift and spirit to come in and move mountains, I'm about to give y'all some incantations. My magic at mysticism room. Next week, I'm going to focus more on you because I see collective needed. Ashe. Glad to have you in. Saida. What's up, Saida, Grand Rising Queen? Did I miss anyone? Gotta go eyes. Jesus is alive. Okay. Tell him I said hello. Kenneth, and RH. Roxanne. What side am I on? I'm the side of the righteous. Okay, beloveds, let's go. If I miss you, let me know. I know that's right. Yes, I'm like, it's time I give y'all some incantations. Because everybody's out here, candle work, working with herbs, crystal spells. That's all good in the hood. But what about when you ain't at home? Or ain't at your altar? Or out in the street? And you need a demon to get out your way. You need to shift the energy. And you ain't got access to none of that. Hello? The power of life and death begins in the tongue. I'm going to teach you how to, So we get some incantations up in here. The true beginning of spell work from the ancestors, singing, praying, hello, the mouth, in the words, hello, speaking of demons, they didn't have no crystals. They hello. Big Mama got outside in the wilderness, in the dirt, took her shoes off, lift our hands, her voice, and shook the ground around her. That's all she needed. Well, that's the bloodline I'm from. That's the blood that runs through my veins. That's my feminine. Hello? Blackfoot in the house all day. It's not called Blackfoot for nothing. Oh, shifters? Okay. Hello. Hello. Oh, and that is the guide. The guidance is in the house. Right, y'all. I'm trying to get back to love. Okay. I'm getting back to the love energy. There is somebody that says, I just want space. This could be you. This could be us. But number 6 is the lovers. Number 6 is the lovers, Gemini energy. So before we get into new love, because this is about new love, real love, satisfying, passionate. Hello, that keep it a PG. But Sarah's in the room, so y'all know. And Mistress in the room, so y'all know. Keep it a PG. Before we get into the new love, the real love, the reward, the blessings. I already got some energy. This is a past love. Past lover. Someone you disconnected with. Someone you said hell no to, closed the door, walked away, chose you. Divorce, separation, whatever it is, there ain't no communication. Not on a regular basis, not the way they want. This is definitely somebody you're not currently intimate with. We're going to find out what else they got to say about your new love coming in, because they watching. Oh, they watching. They got the ear to the wall, to the door, to social media, to friends, family, anyone that will give them the tea on your business about what's going on with you since you've been gone. We're going to see what they got to say about your love, their love, the old love, and you getting new love. Things you don't know. When they're gaslighting you and giving you fake apologies, fake tears, or fake flexing. But I'm going to expose what they're not saying to anybody. Yeah, anybody. Not that best friend, not that karmic friend, not that family member, to nobody. This person may only be talking to God. But I'm going to let you know the hidden energy in their heart for real. What they would say to you. If they could creep in your room while you were asleep and whisper in your ear what they really want you to know. They still feel the same way they used to. They still feel the same way that they used to. Now, these are messages that they're telling everybody from this deck. This is messages that they are telling that bestie or their mom or their dad or their therapist, whoever. These are words they can say. But we're going to get to confessions so right now, these are things that they are willing to say to you. They still feel the same way as they did the day you met. This person hasn't lost passion, intimacy. That's still there. They still feel you attractive. They still want to get in between them sheets. Hello. But they don't know if you feel the same way. They sometimes wonder if you even care. 13 is a death card. 13 is a death card. And 2, of course, 2, this was a marriage, a partnership, a union, a twin. That's who's talking. This ain't new, this is old. They feel like you don't care because death, oh yeah, you done. And even though you may still be healing and it takes time, and every now and then you think about them, you think about the moments, you may even smile, remembering the intimacy, because you may have had chemistry somehow, some way, or else you would never got together in the first place. So that was there. A karmic twin, a false soulmate, that's what they were. But there's a death that you put an end to it, you close the door, or the universe did, and broke that mess apart. Because it wasn't going nowhere. Hello. But this person wonders if you care because your energy surely is showing that you don't. They need more time. 4 is the Emperor. This is a masculine energy talking to his feminine. Or if you're same sex, it's the one that was the most masculine. Hello. This is the Emperor. Emperor is a father figure. You obviously may have children with this person. Hello. They need more time. Time, I don't know. We're going to find out time for what? To heal, to transform, to walk away from the karmic, to get up on their own 2 feet, to make more money, to be worthy. Time for something. But right now, they're not available. Right now, they're not available. Not for what you need, for not how you need them to be. This person is depressed, lonely, a little miserable, and regret definitely, and experience a lot of pain. And wherever they are, wherever they are, whatever they doing, they ain't found no happiness. That's what you need to know. Wherever they are and whatever they're doing, they have not found any happiness there. Because you are so very special. 21. 21 is the world card. 21 is the world card. You ended a very difficult cycle in your life. You paid a karmic debt when you closed that door and walked away from that karmic, that trauma, that codependency. When you walked away from that devil energy, that addiction to whatever it is, this person somehow had you in their grip. When you broke free and cut that cord and you paid off a karmic debt, because you did, you opened up the door to a new world, a new beginning, a new start, a new you. And they're letting you know that they admire your strength, because you did something they couldn't do. If they're still with a karmic, they still can't do it. This person may be always getting into something codependent, because this person has never been on their own, never taken care of themselves, never had their own. And so they hop from home to home, person to person, always looking for an option, an opportunity, something they can come up to eat off somebody else's table, whatever. But they know that you have risen into your own power, holding it down on your own, especially if you have children in the family and they're not there. They see you holding the weight of the world on your shoulders effortlessly. Now, you may not feel it's effortlessly, you feel it because you're going through it. So, of course, it's heavy on you, but to them, it looks like you doing real good, real strong, real confident, and part of them admires you. They'll never tell you that they are intimidated by your strength, by how you always bounce back from everything they've done, for everything they've done, for what you lived through. And they probably know about your history. They probably know about the karmic family, the karmic friends, the sibling rivalry, the jobs that are never panned out, never paid you your worth, don't value you. When the universe constantly feels like it's beating against you, they've known about your history. And they may have promised they would never do you like the last one did you. They would be your strength, your protection, your armor, your shield, your best friend. And somewhere they dropped the ball because they wanted you so bad, they were willing to lie to keep you. They did. They took their chances of you hopefully not figuring out. But your blood stepped in and said, wake up. Wake up. Hello? Do you not see what's going on? And it was exposed right in front of your eyes. And it shook your foundation. And all your plans were in the toilet. All your dreams suddenly broken, failed. The tower hit. Chaos and destruction. You better not bring your little butt up here. He barking from the hallway. This person, your person, well, not your person now, but your other, that other, whatever title you want to give them, is somewhere where they are not happy. Mo, what's up, Mo? What's up, sis? Hey, beloved. Hugh, don't you come to the door. Get back. What did I say, Bobby? Yo, I don't know what to do with it. Today he's on his bully. Today he's on. Hey! Today he's on his bully. Every time I speak, he barks. Sarah, I'm putting him in a box and send him to your house. Hello? Hey! Stop. And there's nobody at the door, y'all. I don't know where he's working at. But now my daughter got him. No, she don't. My daughter, his mama, she here. In her room on her phone, laying back like the little princess she is, instead of taking care of this beast. Anywho. Facts, Mo. Because he is a Capricorn. They're men. They're male Capricorn, y'all. Is that Lenny? Lenny McFinney? Thank you, beloved. You're so pretty. Thank you. Julia in the house. What's up, sis? Hey, Julia. All right, y'all. I'm trying, but he's like, anyway. They're obviously, wherever they are, you're going to get a pow-pow. What's your problem? Now you come in here looking all, doing the walk of shame. Yeah, what you doing all that for? Bobby, you hear me talking to you? Cut it out. Wherever they are, they're not happy. They're constantly arguing, fighting, angry. I wish you would go to that door. I wish you would. All morning he was quiet, calm, and at peace. So he obviously, this is the energy. This is the energy of this reading. Wherever they are, they're fighting every day. They're arguing every night. They're not happy, especially if they're still with the karmic. And they can't get you out their head. Although your person may have tried so hard to move on, because they're not going to try to force it to fit, right? What did it say? It says, I imagine you naked. Number 8 is a strength card. Yeah, this person is masturbating to your pictures, videos. If they have anything in their phone, saved on their computer, screenshotting anything you put on social media, this person is masturbating. Hello. And if someone may have caught them or found out, major arguments, major chaos. Why? I'm hearing this person, this masculine, a male, This person has not been able to get a full erection with anyone else the way they did with you. They cannot hold it. They cannot maintain it. And if they're with someone else, the person is starting to realize that they may have their body, but they ain't got their mind. And definitely ain't got their heart. They just not really into it. It was all good in the hood when they had you on cheating. It was all good in the hood when they had you and they were cheating and they were using your energy, your strength, siphoning from you and sharing it. Oh, it was all good when they lost your connection. They lost that spice, that light. And all of a sudden, shit ain't working. And they know they can't come back to you for a refill, right? Because that's all it will be, is a refill. This person has a lot of lust. This person may have a spiritually attached demon, a spirit of sexual addiction, which is why they may have gotten in this situation in the first place. Yeah. What did I just say? 15 is the devil card. 15 is the devil card. Sexual addiction. The sexual addiction. And I say, without you, they lost that light. It was your energy. I'm going to just say this. It's hard to hear for some. Trigger warning. It was your energy. Allowing them to keep coming back to that revolving door to get in your bed. You busting it wide open for this person. Allowing them in your anointed portal through your gates. Because you are the light. You are healing. Hello, we know divine feminines. Your sexual portal is healing, strengthening. It gives energy. It rejuvenates. That's why you can't be laying for everybody and giving it out to everybody. It depletes you. It sucks you dry. You will see health issues arise. The more you give it away, it will take from your body. So the more you gave to this person, allowing them to be out in the streets, not paying attention to the red flags you just didn't want to see. Hello. All you were doing was feeding their ego. All you were doing was feeding their ego. While they were out there laying it down for these karmics and spreading it all around. Hello, and down for the pound. And they had groupies and everybody because they were giving it good. They had that good. You were helping them out. Filling them. You were their filling station. Their ego was because of you. You were what made this person able to go out and entertain. That was the karmic debt you had to pay. That was the debt. That you stop allowing devil energy, toxic karmics to siphon your beautiful light. Your God-giving light. The light of the mother of the divine. To stop poisoning and tainting your womb with poisonous fertilizer. Because we are the seed. We carry the seeds. Men only have fertilizer. They ain't got no seeds. They have fertilizer. We have the seeds, not them. They don't grow anything. They don't birth anything. But you're allowing your womb to accept this poisonous fertilizer, and it will poison your whole system over time. Your health will suffer greatly. And now they somewhere in the chariot energy. This person may have cancer somewhere in their chart. They just wish things were different. Yeah, you do too, I'm sure. Look how much you lost. Having to start over. All the delays. All the sleep. Hello? All the heartbreak, the pain, the misfortune, the deception. And I'm not saying that you were perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. We all made mistakes. Hello? I've had many. But was it worth what was done in the end? All that was the lies, the gossip, the drama, your secrets. Oh yeah, the pillow talking with the karmics, or they were telling all your business. Believe that. Anything to make them look like you needed them. Not that they needed you, which is why they kept coming through. No, but they want everybody to think you were hungry for them. The magician. The magician. Now they want to magically manifest a brand new beginning with you. This is what they would tell you. These are messages they can and would tell you. They ain't got no problem telling nobody that. But I'm about to now bust it wide open. And you're about to find out what they can't say, what they're not saying, what they will never tell you or anyone else. This person has the energy of the devil. They have a demonic spirit of addiction to a lot of things. Hello? Nobody better than a occult priestess who works with the underworld to bring you their true hidden demon secrets. So hold on, beloveds, because get ready, here it come. And no, I ain't gonna show this deck, because it's mine. And I'm moving in silence with all the copycats on my channel. You ain't getting the name of this deck. You ain't getting, this one, this is mine. So get ready, hold on tight. Because some of these messages are going to trigger you. Because you're going to find out things they ain't never said to nobody. Before, right there, we got the little angel of light speaking. We about to talk to that demon inside and see what that demon really got to say. No more gaslighting. No more false tears, fake promises. Nah, let's get into it. Oh, I feel alone and in the dark. I feel alone and in the dark. Yeah, devil, that's where you belong right now. Where is my light? What did I say you were? What did I say you were? Where is my light? This person wants to know, oh, this is the demon acting like an angel. Because demons don't need no light or want no light. They like hiding in the shadows. That's where they belong. This demon is, you got a demon that is your other person. They are a shapeshifter. This is the energy of a shapeshifter. This is, have you ever seen them? You know the movie Smile? Where the demons come in, they got that movie? Yeah, I got one. I downplayed that one for you so you don't run away. Hello? This is that demon with that smile on their face, but you still know they're a demon. Where's my light? This is that demon that wants to, I'm alone in the dark. Oh, woe is me. Feel for me. I cry at night. I need my light. Hell nah. This is Smile, that demon. Where is my light? They want to know where you are, what you're doing, who you doing it with. That's what they really mean by where you at, what you doing, who you doing it with. Do you think you could run? Do you think you could hide? That's what that demon is. I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. That's what they really gonna say. That's what the demon really mean. You got too much light, and your light scares the hell out of them. Because they never met nobody like you that can make them feel fear the way they do. They know who you are. They know who you are. They have known this whole time. And the reason why they try to keep you down, depressed, and broken, because they were afraid to let your phoenix rise. Hello? They cannot meet your expectations. They know you're high maintenance. They know you're above their pay grade, above their status. They've known that from day one. That's why they wanted you so bad. You were a trophy for this person. You were a trophy for this person. You were a win, a victory. They conquered you. You were a challenge that they conquered. This wasn't about love. Hello, crack the egg open. This is not a love connection. You were a challenge that they conquered. The demon conquered your light. And then they walked the hell out the door. Two of the karmics where they belong. They belong with karmics. They belong with demons. They belong and they went home. Home is where they knew where they belonged. They're gonna stay with you all the time. Too much pressure. You pressure. Your pressure. That pounding that I kept hearing outside, that's you, not them. What you don't know is, well, you may have thought they had the power, that they broke it, that they bruised it. No, boo-boo. You were the power all along. They just made sure you didn't know it. They will never tell anyone ever that your value is way above their pay grade. They will never tell anyone that. Because this person likes to wear a mask. They like to run the streets. They fake flexing. They will never tell anybody they can't afford you energetically, physically, or financially. They will never let nobody know that. They don't want to feel like a scrub. What the demons say? I have lost all control of my life. And I keep messing up. No matter what this person does. Even when they're no longer in your presence. Even when they're no longer siphoning your energy. They have lost every bit of confidence, every bit of control over it, or that demon controlling them now. They don't know who they are, where they're going, what they're doing. They're lost completely. They don't know their future. They don't know where they are in the present. They're just trying to get through every day, one day at a time. And no matter what they're doing, nothing is working out. Nothing. This person is being ghosted by karma. And here it is. You want to know why they ghosted? Why they cheated? You want to know why they can't be? Why they broke promises? why it'll never work, why it was torn apart. I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness before I ever let you see inside of me. Before they ever let you know who they really are. They will live in karmic, toxic energy to the day they are 6 feet under. They will never surrender to loving you. Their ego won't let them. This is a narcissist to the highest. There's no, this person is fighting ego death with all their might. Why? Because the streets mean more to them. The fake flexing, the image they built around them means more to them than you do, than you ever will. And you better know it. And you better realize it. This person will never choose themselves, will never choose you over themselves. Not you, not the children, not the family, nothing. This person don't know what love is. They don't care to know what love is. To them, love is death. For real. To love you is for them to have to die inside. And they demons, that demon didn't come here to die. It came here to conquer. You're on a mission. You have a calling. This is their calling. This is their mission. They came back to this planet to conquer God's light. As a light worker, we're here to awaken people to their own spiritual powers. This person came back this lifetime to make sure that those powers and those spirituals do not wake up. That's their calling. You were actually with the devil. And I know people say, oh, it's just their life and they went through trauma and it's just, no, honey. This person is actually working for the devil. My mask keeps me safe and I need to fake my feelings. They feel safe exactly how they are. And they don't expect or intend to lose that safety net or blanket or whatever it is. They're in too deep. This person may have been good at one point or tried to be. They may have, because when your light entered them, they really may have tried to allow that light to take over their darkness. But your ancestors said that ain't our plan. Your purpose was not to save this individual. That was never your assignment. They were just your lesson. You were not assigned to this person to heal them from the childhood trauma. I know empaths like to think that. No, you were not placed in their life to save them from nothing. They were placed in your life to awaken your phoenix, because you are the anointed. They're not. They've done their job. They performed their duty. Now it's time for you to move on. That lesson is over. That door is closed. They want to fake their feelings, and they're going to keep faking their feelings, because every time your light comes in to enter that shadow, all the demons come running. Like, who you think you are? This is ours. You want to battle that for the rest of your days? For love, for intimacy, for sex, whatever it is, for money. Light workers, we love to think we're so powerful that we can change anything The only one that has that power is the creator. That's ego. That's a spiritual ego talking, because it talks too. Don't get caught up in that. Because God will break it down and let you know in a minute. Get back in your place. You ain't, oh, you taking my place? Okay, well, I'm going to watch and see what you do with that. And that was the tower. This is going to be the last 2 or 3 cards. Then we're getting with new love. Because the energy of this reading is about new love. That's exactly where we're going. We're heading in that direction. Some of you just need to know. I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. This person still got a heart. They're still made in the image of God, as we all are. They may have sold their soul to the devil, but at one time, this person had a real soul. Hello? They do know right and wrong. They do know that. They see the scars they've left behind in every home they've been in. They know who they are. And they do feel shame. They do feel shame every now and then. When they're alone in the dark, can't go to sleep, and they're awake, and that creeps in when the veil is thin, and the ancestors come in and say, what the hell? What the hell? And yeah, they do get a moment. It don't last long. But this person knows who they are. They're very well, they have no doubt that they're a karmic. They know it. Everything around them shows it that they are. The destruction, the chaos, the misfortune, the misery, they know that they've caused a lot of it. And that they're the roots of that evil. At this point, they may just have decided they can't do nothing about it. They may have decided they just can't do nothing about it. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. They don't even know why you want them. They know you are the better, the light. They know. They don't even know why you kept choosing them in the first place, allowing them in. They've questioned over and over again. How could you? They're asking themselves the questions you should have been asking yourself. Because you're an empath. Because you're a light worker. Because you're a healer. Because you forgive, you turn the other cheek. Because you understand. Because you're a fairy. A fae. Hello, a mermaid. An earth angel, a starseed, indigo. Because you can't help who God made you are. You're made of heart. You're made of heart. And they're made of misery. Final card. So see, their spirit speaks through their demon. Their spirit does speak through their demon. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. They know it. They know you don't want them. They know they did too much. They know they said too much. They know they still doing that. They do know. And they know why. They know why. Because the truth is, if they were you, the truth is, if they were you and they traded places, they were the light and you were the dark. You better believe they would never choose you. You heard that? If the tables were turned, while you overthinking, overanalyzing, keep reconsidering, kept letting them back, whatever, kept turning the other cheek, kept understanding, they know if the tables were turned, they would never choose you. They would never do what you do for them. They wouldn't have done that for you. They don't even understand how you can for anyone, because they wouldn't. So really ingest that. They would never have an issue with dropping you faster than a hand of hot coal had you done 1 ounce of what they did. That's what you need to remember. You were the good energy and they had enough nerve to ghost you. So imagine if you were the bad energy, they'd have been gone. Not even looked back. No problem closing the door. And you out here. Know what they pretty much, know what they demons said? Not me. Not me. I ain't gonna be no, not me. That's how they really feel about you. That's why they think you're weak. That's why they think you're weak. That's why they saw you as easy. That's why they manipulated you and used you and abused you. Because the entire time, they looked at you like you was a fool. Because they said, not me. They really believed that. And they told other people that. You best to believe they did. So you better hold that backbone straight. Now we're getting into new love. Now we're getting into new love. What you really waiting for? What you really waiting for? What's up, magician? Hello, beloved. Hello, Nia. Hello, Nia Simone. Hello, beloved. New love. Who ready for it? Who ready for new love? Who's moving on? Trusting the Most High to bring in something better. Something more aligned. Who waiting for that Boaz? Yep. Hello. Is that Darian or Doreen? Or Darlene? Hello, beloved. I don't know why I don't wear my glasses, y'all. Because I have something. Hello, beloved. Hey. Hello. New love. Who ready for that new? Who ready for that new? You know what? Before I do that new, Sarah has booked a 2-card reading. So Sarah, let's go ahead and do Sarah's a 2-card pull for Sarah. If you want a personal reading to get on today's list, I have 4 more spots, 2, 3, 4, and 5 available. If you like a personal reading, 2 cards or a full mini, well, we're going to go ahead and pull for Sarah. Let's see what Spirit says about your question. You're getting a 2-card pull, Sarah, not a mini reading. So whatever Spirit wants to say, whatever Spirit reveals is what we seek. Because you have a lot of questions, and I can't answer all them questions I can. Well, I have already. But we're pulling 2 cards. No friendships at work. You're waiting for an apologies that will never come. And what's happening at work, you already know that. Chaos and destruction. Because you're working in the lion's den, honey. You David working in Goliath's arena. But no, the apology you're waiting for, it ain't coming. The apology you're waiting for, Sarah, it ain't coming. Timestamp at 125:30. Is that 125:33? 125:33. You got the Lover's card and the Strength card. The Strength card is about determination, willpower, success. The Lover's card is about making a decision, making the right choice, evaluating all your options, having the strength to make the right decision for you, to be determined to make the right decision for you. Weigh all your options, look at all the choices, reevaluate your allies, take a step back, use your discernment to see it clearly, wipe away the illusions and the smoke, use your third eye and not your human vision. Bring your self-awareness into the situation, because they love to hate you, beloved. This is warfare. Hello, about ready to unsheath that sword. They about ready to unsheath that sword, or they want all the problem. They want all the problem. Watching you, stalking you, ready to fight. They're on guard. So, yeah, you ain't got no friends in that arena. You ain't getting no apology. They watching and strategizing how they can continue to break you down. Swords they're getting in your head, causing confusion, illusion. This is drama, gossip. They're communicating, sending you telepathic energy of confusion intentionally, so that you cannot make the right choice, make the right decision. So you can't even see who the devils are in your circle. Okay, darling. This is them hiding their hands. You see how this... Now move from the door. Move! See how the sword has not been unsheathed yet? This is them hiding what they're getting ready to do. As soon as you turn your back, or they're waiting to stab you in it. They're waiting to stab you in it. Yeah, at your job. At your job. Your place of business, where you work. I cut this deck on 2 cards like they said, you ain't got it, but I'm going to give you this one as a bonus. But at the end of the day, not only are you highly protected, connected to your bloodline. Connected to your bloodline. That's the mother, the Taurus. That's divine feminine energy. Although it's represented by Leo, that Taurus, that bull, that's divine mother. That's got you safely carrying you away. See the sun? Someplace more harmonious. You can find joy, happiness, fulfillment. She's telling you, get on my back. Stay connected with me. Let me take you away. You ain't got to do this alone. I got you. But if you don't get on that ride, that chariot ride away from the drama, if you don't jump on and let her take you away, you sit in it and connect with it and want to be part of it, you keeping your ear to the wall to hear what's being said, as if you need to know. Who gives a fuck what they say and what they think? And why do you? What they say and what they think do not change your life. does not guide your destiny. Why would you give a flying fuck about what they think? These are karmics. These are people who are allowing their vessels to be used by demonic energies. Their thoughts have no value, and they sure don't carry no weight. Not against your bloodline. Your great divine mother will come and carry your weight anytime you need her. Call to her. You just got to find out which divine mother you're using. And if you are using any, have you tapped into your divine mother energy? And I don't mean ancestor. I mean divine and mother energy. Are you connecting with Mayat, Gaia, Isis, hello, or Set, the Black Madonna, Mother Mary of Christ, Persephone, Kalima, Hecate, Lilith, Eve? Which mother feminine energy are you connecting with, calling to, embodying? Because if you ain't got one, that's the first issue. You need to find a mother energy, the healing, the comforting, protecting you, shielding you within her bosom, providing you milk and honey, giving you strength to make through this chaotic. You gotta, and it's not ancestral. I ain't talking about your ancestors or your angels. I'm talking about the divine mother energy. Which one are you? Who do you bank with? Because everybody know I banked with Lilith all day. Hecate all day. Oya all day. I got my divine mothers round up. The Black Madonna all day. Who is your entourage? Your sisterhood. You need to put more focus into that divination and that connection than you are given to that energy of low vibrational, demonic, and redirect, shifts. Your energy is being placed in the wrong arena, beloved. Because if it wasn't, you would never have these questions. Consistently. So, you're being acknowledged at work by higher ups. These are people that may be acknowledging you and watching you and not speaking for promotion. Or this could be you in entrepreneurship, going at it and working for yourself, working for the Most High, building something iconic. Hello, fame and fortune. Carrying the torch, answering the call. Because I see these as people looking to you as a wise counsel. It's having something amazing to offer, something they're willing to pay for, invest in. This is a spiritual practice, a business, a platform. That's where your energy should be. And remember, new levels, new devils. And so what? It come with the territory. But as it comes, Big Mama come through every time to make sure you good. Do not forget who you are, Sarah. Do not forget who you are. Do not let them forget. Do not let them forget who you are. Because you got to get out of this. You're looking for love in all the wrong places, my love. That's the final message. You're looking for love, companionship, friendship, people, something that you're missing, you think you're lacking, in all the wrong places. For if you go shopping in shit, that's what you get. Stop shopping in funky energy. That is not where your people are, or wherever it come from. If you're looking for friends at work, let that go right now. I can tell you that. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't destined to happen. It'll never be. I don't know if Sarah's still in the room. You might have, I know you at work. So I don't know if he's still in the room, but I timestamped you. I'm gonna put it in the box below for her, because I know she may have had to go back off her break, and I don't see her. But I will put it in the room. Mistress. I don't know if Mistress in the room, because it's going further than. Let me put it in the room then. So if Sarah come back in the room, she can see her. Okay. Plato. Hello, Plato. I know that's right. Bigfoot. Delphine, darling. I think I said hello to everyone else so far. Okay. So that's Sarah. She's done. That's done. New love, collective reading. New love, collective reading. Hello, Loki. Hello, beloved. Hello. So, I'm gonna turn on some music, y'all. Change the energy in this room. Let's see, who is that? Oh, Tammy. Okay, Tammy. I got your donation. You get a ancestor money buck for Saturday. Thank you, Tammy. There you go, Tammy. You get an ancestor buck for Saturday. You started Saturday's list, I believe. For the one we just had Saturday was beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so if anybody wants a person, Copeland. Hello, Copeland. Hello, beloved. Namaste. All right, we got love readings for collective energy. What's coming? Ooh, next destination. Next. Thank God for next. Someone's heading to on to the next destination when it comes to love. Someone's ready to love a new beginning. I see traveling. Somebody may meet this person while they're traveling on vacation. And you decide to travel to meet up with each other. If you are in a current relationship, there may be a new spark of energy coming into your intimate connection, because 3 of Cups, I see a celebration. Somebody may be traveling to an event or to a family gathering or to celebrate a wedding or something. You may meet a new love at this event, at this destination. But I definitely see traveling coming up. You may have a trip planned for the summer or the early fall where someone's gonna spark your fire. Open up that heart that may have been closed off because of trauma, pain, separation, divorce. Maybe someone's traveling to a retreat, a spiritual retreat, or just to get away to somewhere different. Maybe to the tropics, to an island, to a beach. Because I'm getting Florida, the Caribbean, Mexico. Somebody going to Greece, Panama, Costa Rica, Brazil. Definitely, or if you're in the West Coast, you're going to the East Coast. But someone's going to meet someone while they're traveling. Ready for the next destination when it comes to love, celebrating a new love connection. Someone is trying to plan a trip. You're waiting for finances to come in. It's coming. It'll be there soon. Spirit's going to fund this travel experience because you're supposed to meet this new love. This connection is destined. Whether you're going to them or they're coming to you. But definitely time to move forward towards new love. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Why do I see red flags here? Why do I see red flags? 3 of Swords. This is karmic energy. This is a third party. Red flags. Somebody may have been with someone, your past lover, that maybe ended because of a third party connection, cheating and lying, deception. All right. This for somebody. I don't know who would even think of doing this, but this for somebody. If you're traveling, if your person has moved away because they need somewhere to stay, and you get a phone call or message, they ask you to come, and you plan on going, you might want to reconsider. You might want to reconsider, my loves, because someone here is about heading to the wrong place. Next destination and red flags. Third party. If you're planning a trip to go meet somebody you met online, you better know this person already got somebody. And for them, this is a booty call. Someone here is planning to go somewhere and all the red flags are flashing, but they're being ignored. Or your ex is watching what did I say? Ain't she watching? Ain't they watching? Now this looks like the producer plant and the fans, the groupies. What's going on here, spirit? What's going on here? We got somebody, whoever this feminine energy is, or it's masculine who acting like a bitch because you moving on. Hello? Because men can be feminine too. This person got the ear to the wall. This person talking to somebody. If you done bragged about how well you doing since you broke up with this person, because you ain't got to do that. That just means you're still in your karmic energy and still bruised in your ego. if you're doing that. Because you should be moving on with your life and not looking back. You don't need to keep your ear to the wall to see what they're doing. But somebody doing that. Somebody's talking and telling too much of their business of what they're about to do, how they moving, where they about to go to travel to the vacation, because they bragging because they in their feelings about somebody that was involved with a third party. Don't do that. That proves to everybody you are karmic. You're just as toxic as they were. If you're still in that bitter, angry energy, then you need to be focusing on working through that and not hello, because somebody hit my door, y'all. Okay. I tell you, boy, it's always something. That's a package. Get off of there. This little space I'm in. All right, y'all. Whew. It's a lot of body in this little space. Okay. See all these groupies? Somebody gossiping with the wrong. You might want to reevaluate your allies. Somebody telling their business to all the wrong people. And whoever you're telling your business to, they telling everybody else too. And you're missing all these red flags. That whoever you're communicating with, they ain't your friends. Somebody you're talking to, a best friend or somebody, is getting all the tea so they could take it away and give it to somebody else. Letting them know what you're doing, who you're doing it with, where you're going, all your moves. And you guys started watching all your moves. If you were with someone and it broke up because of a third party, they cheated, the female that your person was cheating with is watching you with a magnifying glass. How? I don't know. In your community, in your social media, somehow online, because your person is miserable and they know it's because of you. That karmic got friends, sisters, besties, whoever this is. They're watching your every move. They want to know if you're moving on with someone or if you're about to take your ex back so they can get on it. Because they're not about to have that. I think that door scratched me in my face when I picked him up. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, y'all. Come on. Hello. There it is. Competition. The competition. This heifer with the 5 of Cups. Now this is, for some of you, this is your ex and they bitch energy. In their emotions and their feelings, sad, depressed, lonely, miserable. And they got their ear to the wall. They got people watching you listening. They got a group of their friends also in your pages, watching your comments, checking you in their neighborhood, in the community. Maybe they know people at your, they know a lot of people around you. You were with this person for some time. And they got people around you watching everything you do and taking it back to them. Them, the karmic, you got a lot of watchers, a lot of eyes on you. Because they do not want you to move into this new connection. Yeah, that's your ex. The end. That's your ex. That's your ex. With the death card. That's your ex. Making sure that you don't move on, you don't get no love, you don't, this next destination that never happens, that you never know love, no joy. But while they are watching you, hating on you, they got this whole group of these karmics, that karmic, the karmic they with, the karmic's friends, they got a whole group of people watching them, dying over you. Because they still want to come in. They still want to come running back home to be your number one choice. Did I say tattletale? Tattletale. This person got people with their ear to the wall, getting information, bringing them information, talking, gossiping, trying to figure out if you moved on, when you're moving on, who you moving with, where you going, your every move. Now they claim they ain't ready, they're not prepared, they really don't want you, they moved on, lying to you, lying to themselves. But this time, whoever this rat is, somebody is trying to get information on you to get back to them, because your person with this Knight of Cups, they're trying to find out some way to bring in this offer. Knight of Cups is not only immature, young-minded, unfocused, ruled by their emotions, slow as hell to make a move, make a decision. They don't commit. They don't commit because they're always in their head looking for something better. But someone is spreading rumors, lies, gossip, drama. Whoever these people are, everybody talking about you. You got so many people talking about you, beloved. It's the wonder your head ain't spinning. It's the wonder your head ain't spinning. Because you got a lot of people in your business. Simply because you just want to be left alone, want to go be happy, have a happy home. Let them go wherever they want to go, do whatever they want to do without you. You let them. But they didn't know it was permanent. Oh no. When they walked away, they didn't know it was going to be permanent. They were used to you holding that door open. They were used to you reconciling. So they didn't know this was a permanent ending. Now they're trying to figure out how they can get back in. Because they weren't ready to say goodbye. Yeah. Hello, single mom. There you are. If you're a single mom, there you are. Okay, Saida. Saida's number 2. I don't know if Sarah came back in the room. But Saida is up next. Number 2. It's 3 spots open if you want a personal reading. I'm going to pull a couple of more cards. Then we're going to go ahead and do you, Saida. I'm talking to a single mom. It says, get out and have some fun. You're the star, baby. Oh, yeah, you're the star of this show. You're the star of this show. These have strawberries. Then we just have a strawberry full moon in Sagittarius. So what's going on now? This is in the moment, in the present. Messages in a bottle. Get out, have some fun. Life can be sweet if you make it that way every day, because you're a star. You're being watched. You're being watched by a lot of people. Everybody wants to know what your next move is going to be. And will you return to the X energy? That's what they really want to know. They want to know if you're going to return to the past. But you got a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk. But it looks like your ex is the star of your ex is leading, is like the host of this show. This game show, your ex is the host. Lord have mercy. Your ex is the host. What does it say on the bottom? The host. Your ex is the host of the show. And I'm talking to an influencer. You have a platform. You're in the public eye. You're a psychic, a reader. You got some kind of social media, something online that people can watch you on, see you on, something you are shining on. That's why the star is here. And you're sitting around watching you like a series. We can't even get no love coming out. There's supposed to be a new love reading. But you're asking these karmics, done took it over. As far as new love, my loves, it's definitely being blocked. This was supposed to be a new love reading. There are over 50 cards in this deck for new love. And not one of them came out. You're definitely being blocked from love. From connecting with anything new, anyone new. Someone's blocking you from love, from positive relationships. If you're having trouble connecting, bonding, constantly face chaos and resistance, drama and gossip, oh, there's somebody blocking it to keep it that way. Now, we're going to see if it's actual spell work being done. And spell work can just be word of mouth, because we saw gossip here, lots of it. We're going to find out. But your love life is definitely being blocked, because new love energy, not one card came out. Although that was where we were going, that was what we were seeking. They commandeered the entire reading. It's being blocked. So now we're going to have to pull some tarot. What we're going to do is Saida's reading first, and then we're going to pull some tarot and find out what's going on. Who is blocking it and what they're doing to block it. But you definitely got somebody blocking you from receiving new love. We're going to shuffle, and I'm going to do Saida's reading first. If she gets priority for making her donation for her reading. So she gets a full mini tarot. Mo, what's up, sister? Mo is number 3. Hello, I am. What's up, King? Hello. Is that Hot Shot? Hey, Hot Shot. Fear. Is that fear? But if I'm just call you Adventure. Hey, Adventure. Thank you, beloved. It's sweet, ain't it? Country fed, homegrown. Hello, all real, natural woman, 100%. 100%. Ain't no work on this. Except Mother Nature. Good genes. This Empress energy all day, baby. Every curve, every stretch mark. Hello. Actually don't have any of those. Amazing. 3 kids, I ain't got none of those. All right, Sayda. Mo, I got you for number 3. There's 2 more spots, 4 and 5. Mo, we got for number... Yeah, I know you in the room. I can smell you. I got you, Mo. Mo is number 3. And you also... I'm going to give you and Saida both a ancestral money buck for Saturday. For Saida. And for Miss Mo. So Saida and Mo for Saturdays. So we'll do Mo, we'll do Saida and then Mo. Gonna pull from the tarot and from the roll. We're gonna pull from the, you know what? I'm gonna pull from 2 decks. We'll use this first though. The timestamp you say 203-26, 203-26. You got the strength card, say the strength card and the Hierophants. If you are seeking a higher level of commitment, you got the strength card. Strength is about patience, but it's also about determination. Strength, patience for divine orchestration to take place in the situation, and determination to make sure that you take whatever action you need to do to complement divine intervention. The Hierophant is about a higher level of commitment, spiritually as well as in unity such as marriage. It's my card of the ancestors working through you to give you the strength you need to have patience through this process. So let's see what's going on for Saida. Ooh, because you got the energy of number 4. And we know that 4 is the Emperor. So this could be about, with the Hierophant and the Emperor, this could be about your spiritual leadership as a position, as a destiny, but it also can be about you receiving an Emperor in your life. Your divine soulmate, your kingdom spouse. So let's see what comes out, beloved, for Saida. Five is also about change. And 8 is the magician of the law of karma. So that's relates to justice being on your side. You stand on the good side of karma. So if you're concerned about anything affecting your destiny, you're already on the right side of karma, where you need to be. Okay, they said that's enough. Okay. We got a lot of reverse energy. But what cards stand out the most are the ones in the upright. But they tell you this every reading, Saida. Your focus should be on heading towards the direction of peace, calmness, and tranquility. You've already turned your back on the past, on connections that no longer serve you, are not for your highest good. There again is 8. There is your 8. There is your strength card. Strength to turn your back and walk away and focus on your spiritual connection as opposed to your human connection. Right now, they need you focused on your spiritual connection as opposed to a human connection. You may be stuck in nostalgia because this is stuck looking back on the past. Constantly turning back to check what possibly was left behind. Because with the 7 of Cups in reverse, you could be having an issue. Because we know 7 of Cups in the upright is about opportunities and options. But it's also the illusion about being stuck in our emotions and worrying about opportunities that we may have missed. But now it's in the reverse. This is what you need to walk towards. You have not lost any opportunity that you have left behind. That includes people. Because this Cups is about emotions, things that we are affectionate about, that we care about, that we miss, that we love, heartfelt energy. This is not head over heart decision. This is your heart leading the way. So there's obviously something you're constantly looking back on, checking up on, wondering if you missed an opportunity, wondering if you need to make a decision to reflect, to change your mind about it. Because we had Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse means that you're worried about something. You know, Judgment in the upright is about renewal and reconstruction, being on the right side of the karma. But if it's in reverse, what you're worried about, look like to me when it comes to your connections with people and relationships and things that put you in a good space emotionally, fulfilling your loving energy. You got Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, 7 of Swords is in the upright is distractions, but it's in reverse. But they're asking you to walk towards. What they're asking you to walk towards is to believe. It's a little confusing energy. You definitely got some confusion energy going on. If you're in the energy where you believe that people are still trying to take from you, if you're in the energy of you believing that people are still trying to take from you, your life will not be renewed. or that opportunities that were lost will not be renewed or replaced. If you're worried that your life is not moving in the right direction, that if maybe you shouldn't keep moving on, you should consider returning to where you came from, or considering a past energy that you were connected with, that maybe you judged it too harshly, that's an illusion, my love. I don't know what's holding you tied to being worried. I see there's a lot of worry energy here. A lot of worry energy. But all this worry is about you being in a place of emotional imbalance. This is your heart chakra blocked. This is your heart chakra being blocked. This is your heart chakra blocked. Because when we worry, when we fear, when we doubt, something about maybe with all these voice issues I'm getting, is something you're not speaking up about, something you're not saying. Because 8 of Cups, it's like you sitting in meditation, praying, hoping, but he's sitting down. So that means he ain't moving. Now, what is going on with my throat? Say it's almost like somebody took away your voice. You see how in here he's sounding the voice. He's speaking through that horn, sounding the alarm in reverse. It's like someone here is taking your voice. If you're being ruled by your emotions and not your discernment, because I see confusion and illusion with your discernment. It's like you're unsure of how to move and where to go, what to choose. Worried about what you've lost, what was taken, what was stolen. That will never be replaced. You will never get it back. That judgment will not be called against those who did you wrong. Those that stole your opportunities. That put you in your emotions in the first place. Those that you walked away from, but you keep looking back on. Keep thinking about reliving in your head in your mind confirmation. Because you may be sitting, stewing in your feelings, and not moving. Because in the right away, the 8 of Cups, she's standing out walking away. Her back is turned and she's walking on her feet. And this one, they're sitting. There's no movement here. Because there's a constant thinking back and being stuck in nostalgia. Worry about the cups that you didn't receive, you didn't get, the love you didn't get to hold, the love that was stolen, your heart being abused and used. You could be waiting for karma to show up. And at this point, you may feel it's not going to show up for you. Let's see what's going on here, beloved. Let's see what's going on. So you go. But you got the Strength card, and that's why. You got the Strength card because they need you to stand up and walk and make a move and walk away in a better direction. But it seems like you're sitting like you feel stuck. The Hierophant, a higher level of commitment. This definitely is about love, connections, partnerships, unity, seeking your tribe, seeking community. While divine orchestration is happening in your life. You may be tired of waiting for it to play out, losing your strength to wait on divine intervention. Maybe you're getting frustrated. That's too many. But you're running out of steam. Yeah, there it is. There you are, sitting, thinking, nostalgia, stuck in, looking out the window, searching, feel like you're waiting forever for it to come. Because all your life you may have been used to being put in second place. She's a beauty queen. She wears a crown, but the tassel says second place. Maybe you always feel like you were never chosen, never the priority, always overlooked. Because with the cliffhanger to be continued, divine orchestration is happening. But 4 of Cups, you're bored, you feel alone, you're unfulfilled, there's no love, a loss of clarity. You're not tapping in, you're not seeing it. With the cliffhanger, yeah, destiny is in reverse. Destiny is in reverse because you're not seeing it. You're sitting in this window waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But she's inside. She's in solitude and seclusion. She's inside, she's alone, but because she's inside, where she's choosing to be. She's not handcuffed, she's not a prisoner. She's not a prisoner, but it almost looks like a prison. But she's choosing to be there. She feels safe, maybe there, but there is lonely, unhappy. No one else is in there. Why? Because the world is outside. The people are outside. The connection is outside. And while she's inside, looking at all of it happening, looking at life moving, the world around her, she ain't in it. She's not out in it. She's hiding from it. Feeling like she's safe. But safe ain't what making you happy. This is you building a brick wall around yourself to protect yourself. That ain't healthy boundaries. That's trauma. That ain't healthy boundaries, beloved. That's trauma-based. The world is happening outside. You got to get in that. Be part of that. That is where your food is, where your connections are, where the love is. That is where you find your tribe. They're not going to come knock on your door and bust it down. It's destiny in reverse. Something you're not seeing. You're frustrated, you're lonely, you're tired. You're afraid to be out there because you've been out there before and you were used and abused, taken for granted. When you were out there, this is what was happening. Thieves, deception, people sneaking around in your energy, taking, lying, hoarding. So you went within, but now that within is not a safe space. It's a prison, it's a trap. And if you want destiny to turn back in your favor, if you want that twin flame, if you want that passion, that intimacy, if you want to create the life you deserve, go from second place to the front runner, to the winner, into victory. All you gotta do is change your mindset. The bottom says the optimist. Right now, you are living in a pessimistic energy where everything fails before it gets better. Everything is a challenge. Everything is an obstacle. People, places, situations, money, finance. In your head, everything is an issue. But that's because it is. Because the issue is the way you think about it, the way you feel about it. That is causing a lot of issues. For we are as we believe. We are as we think. We are as we think. The life we see around us, it begins in here. It begins in here. It don't begin out there. It don't begin out there. It begins in here, and then you go manifest it. You manifest the vision. But if the vision is this, then that's exactly the world you will live in. The optimist is changing your thinking when it comes to love. Changing your vision, your clarity when it comes to connecting with others, to receiving valuable, equal, loving, kind, generous connections. This is the gift you give yourself. This is the gift you give yourself before you allow anyone else to add to it. You're not looking for someone to give it to you. Looking for someone to add to what you've already manifested. So that way, if they take it away, you ain't lose nothing. You still have everything you created. But if you're waiting for them to bring it, and when they bring it, after they bring it, they decide when they finish, they're going to take it back, and some of yours, you're left with nothing. You're left with this cliffhanger, feeling in second place. So, beloved, it's time to get up. You prayed about it enough. You meditated about it enough. It's time to rise up, shake it off, and get outdoors and go live and experience and receive and explore. The anticipation is what makes it beautiful, not the outcome, not the conclusion, not needing control to know the end. No, the anticipation, the walk, the journey is what's beautiful. Who cares about what's going to happen at the end? As long as I have fun while I'm in it. If that ends, I know how to go get some more and have some more fun. Because now I know the fun is in me. I carry it. I call it in. I attract it. You don't need to know if it's going to be forever. We get so trapped into, we can't get into a connection unless we know it's going to be forever. What if they break my heart? I need to know. If that's what you believe, if you need to know that, then you already know that that's exactly what's going to happen, because that's what you're manifesting. It's in your thinking. So get out, break yourself out of that prison, out of that whatever chamber that you're in. Pain is a part of living. Failure is a part of trying. Nothing is promised to be forever. And so what? Life ain't forever. And we still go on living, knowing that death is always right there, but we still live every day. So why not love every day, whether or not it's going to be forever? What's the difference? So get out there, shake your tail feather. But the point is to get out there. Because if you already asked Spirit to do it, then get out there and let them do it. Get out there and let them do it. You already asked. They can't do it if you went trapped inside in your head. Get outside and let them do what they said they would do. Okay, Saida, beloved. Ashe, mama. Life is for living. Life is for living. That's in the story. There ain't no, that's it. Life is for living. Exclamation point. There ain't no rest of the story. That's it. You live it every day to the best you can, expecting the best you can, and that's it. But we can't go on living tomorrow today. We haven't even lived today yet. Stay in the moment, live in the moment. Stop contemplating about what could go wrong, because it already has. And still we live on. Not the end of the world, beloved. Go out there and have some fun in the sun and ride it till the wheels fall off. The joy you seek is give it to yourself. I love me so much that if anyone comes in and decide they no longer want to love me, hello, I ain't lost no love. That's living. That's loving. Love yourself so much that if they come in and decide they can't love you no more and they leave, okay, I ain't lost no love because I love me enough for me. I'll enjoy it while it's here. But if you take it away and you ain't missing nothing, they ain't gonna break you. Just change your perspective about how it should look. And let Spirit give it to you the way they think it should look. It'll be a whole lot better than the picture you have in your head. All right, Mo. All right, sis. Mo is next. Mo is next, y'all. Miss Mo, the Wisdom and Dream Seeker, has a YouTube channel. Y'all go support Mo's channel. Go subscribe and support our fellow entrepreneur, guide, influencer. This one is for Mo. It's almost like as soon as you get tired of waiting and you want to throw a temper tantrum, that's when Spirit really don't bring it in. Because that is not obedience or discipline. That's a temper tantrum. They ain't gonna bring it in no faster. All right, Mo. Last time stamp you on 22749. 22749. Mo, you got the death card. You got the death card and the Wheel of Fortune. Mo, the Wheel of Fortune is destiny unfolding. The death card is transformation. It's necessary to put an ending to something, to calling this a new beginning, to you stepping into your destiny. Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good juju. Wheel of Fortune is about a sudden burst of financial increase. Wheel of Fortune is sudden wealth, unexpected income. So I see Spirit sending you a transformation, a major shift when it comes to your money and your finances. Something is being put to rest to bring you to the Wheel of Fortune energy. And whatever this is, it's ending to bring in a brand new beginning, has to do with walking you into your calling, into your destiny. Because you got number 6. Number 6, which is the Lovers, a decision that needs to be made. There is a decision that needs to be made in order for this to come together. The Lovers is about making a decision, possibly being at a crossroads. Maybe there are too many options for Mo. For Mo. I already see the energy on the table. Absolutely. We got the Star card and Judgment. The Star card and Judgment. The Star represents fame, being in public eye, being exposed to being in the public. Star quality. It's about a healing energy, especially to your third eye in your crown. Something is being healed. Because you see how it's pouring into this ocean? The ocean is not pouring into him, he pouring into the ocean. This is about giving back something of yourself to the universe. Yeah, a healer, a guide. Star is a guide, a guiding light. And judgment is answering the call. Judgment is answering the call. The universe is calling you to step into your star quality. And I see a guide, a healer, someone who exposes the truth, brings healing energy to the universe, to the world. Because we got 8 of coins in reverse. Yeah, you're not working on it. This is focus, determination, and the work you do speaks for you, but it's in reverse. Something you are not working on. You are not focused on. And it's answering the call. Answering the call. This is looking towards the future, searching, moving on to the next steps. See ancestors holding you up, supporting you, because you stand on green and fertile soil. When you're looking out into the universe, you may not realize what you're standing on, because there's water here. So there are 2 of Wands, desiring to be moved into the next phase. You could hit with the Queen of Wands. There you are. Queen of Wands is a master manifester. She's very creative. She builds. But the Wands, she's the magician of the queens. She makes it happen. She pulls it together. Attractive. She attracts magnetic energy. Yeah, but there's some mental, what's the word I'm looking for? When you invade somebody's mental space, this is a mental prison. So right now, your crown is blocked. Your crown is blocked, honey. Because there's some regret here over something. And it may, since he's kneeling on green again, fertility again, you could be regretting a choice you made when it comes to money or work. Or not choosing to focus on work or answer this call. It could have you maybe in your head. Maybe you're overthinking it. Maybe you're making it harder than it is. Because this is unable to sleep. Unable to think. Trapped in your head. Feeling like you just don't know what to do. Feeling like you just don't know. He can't rise up because all those swords are above his head. Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped. Although you know you empower this energy to make the dream work, to pull it all together. But somehow you're waiting for something. Somehow you're waiting for something. Because this is waiting, looking, searching, waiting for a rescue, for something to happen. All right, boo-boo, let's see. Let's see. You know what? Because we didn't get not one cups here. So you definitely not in your emotions. This is not your heart. This is not heart. This is all happening here. This is all mental confusion, like cloudiness, like this is all in your head. This is how you speak into yourself. Maybe you're judging yourself too much, wanting to be where you feel you are not. Maybe you put in the work and it didn't pay out. It didn't pan out. So you pull back, tired, frustrated. Because Star is about healing. And maybe now you're feeling a little shameful, a little regretful, judging yourself too harshly, feeling you should be somewhere where you are not. Feeling like you should be somewhere where you just can't seem to go, can't seem to get there or find your way. I won't give you one love card because this definitely has nothing to do with your emotions. And this is the emotion deck. But you didn't get any cups that came out. Your heart is open. Your heart is open to receive. That is open. But your crown is blocked. There are, on YouTube, there are music, vibes. I recommend when you go to sleep, if you can put in earplugs or some kind of headphone or just music in the room, go to YouTube and search healing meditation to unblock your crown. I would play it while I sleep. Say that you could do the same thing, but yours will be your heart chakra is blocked. So you could do the same thing, but get music to unblock a heart chakra, to heal a heart chakra. Same for Sarah. Heart chakra. No. For Sarah, it's the sacral. So I'll pull one card if you want for. Ooh. Okay, sir. Sarah, you got the devil. Mo, you got the devil card. What the hell is that? A villain? Okay, Mo, this is you. Capricorn energy all day, gang, gang. This is your energy. This is you. Do you see how they're dropping tears? This is you saying, I've had enough. This is you raging in your Capricorn rage. Those tears are not tears of pain. Those tears are tears of frustration. You're about to blow, Mo. You're about to blow. You've had enough. This Capricorn frustration. You know, when we cry, Capricorns, when we cry, it ain't pain. It ain't heartache. No. You might want to run. That's what's going on, Mo. You've had enough for everyone around you. And you need a break, away. You need a retreat, a recovery day, a rest day, a you day, a getaway. You need somewhere to go outdoors and just, because the energy is bubbling up in you. And you about ready to blow the gasket. And everybody around you is not going to be around when it happens. Now I gotta pull some more. Not from that. Well, where the hell I'm pulling them from? Well, I never had this. Okay, I ain't even used this deck ever. Because I use this personally, but Mo's a Capricorn, just like me. So I'm using it for you, Mo. Exclusively. This is Mo, this is like a 911 call, Mo. This is like a 911 call, my love. If you don't take this time to pull back and to readjust, you're gonna have an outburst, and it ain't gonna be nice. So we don't want that to be at work. So, Capricorns, wherever it land, Mo, you got the old Thala room. Mo, you got the ancestor room. That is the ancestor room. Oh, they with you. Oh, your energy, Mo, is calling out your bloodline like nobody business right now. They're surrounding you. Inherited properties. Yeah, this your bloodline. And this is your occult ancestors. What is truly important to you is the only thing that matters at this time. It's time for order in your life. They are looking to try to bring you in prosperity. Okay, so you're worried about money. They are looking on ways to bring you in more money. But they're asking for you to focus in what's more important to you. This is the ancestors that represent the house and the home. And everything this is about your spiritual inheritance. They're going to find ways to bring you in more money, Mom. Because they know that you're at your wit's end. But they need you to ground your energy. Like really ground your energy. But your ancestors is all over it. That is the ancestor room. So they are at your side. They are with you during this time. And they are doing everything they can to help you manifest your inheritance. But they're saying you lost your focus. Because with judgment and the star card, there's a need for you to answer the call. Because you were looking for this. If you're looking to receive this blessing based on, again, like I said, with Sardis 9 to 5, that ain't happening. They're calling to you to remember who you are and why you are here, and there's a need for you to answer the call that you're no longer headed in that direction because you're too worried about money that you walked away from destiny. They're trying to regroup you. They're trying to regroup you and pull it all back together again because they know that you're ready to rage. You're ready to rage. Yeah, because you're in this mental prison and you don't know how to get out. But judgment has been called and you got to answer it. You got to answer it. and wait for divine orchestration. I know Capricorns, I am one. We like immediate gratification. That means if I put in the work this week, pay me. I need to see the fruits of my labor. Capricorns, we are like that. But the karmic debt we have to pay is giving up. We are the goat. We are the devil in tarot. So the karmic debt we have to pay coming back is that we have to let go of control. There's no way around it. There's no way around it, especially when it comes to money. Hello? We are the shot callers, the hustlers. We are, hello, we're the boss, gang. But we come back to pay debt, to learn to release that control and move in divine orchestration. And they let you know who you are. You have already been awoken. And they're saying you're not about to go back to sleep and you're not about to walk back into 3D. Because it's already been done. It's already been done. Wow. But what you do need to do, you need to retreat to get away. You need some space. You need a quiet place. You need a bubble for a minute, a day, a weekend, or something to release this energy. To tap again and reconnect. To gain clarity. To reconnect. Because reconnection will erase the doubt, the fear, the anxiety. You're going to have to do it. Okay? All right, Mo. All right, beloved. You know, if y'all need me for personals, yeah, worrying about money, lack. This is all about Capricorn. I know. Feeling stuck. I know. Yeah. King of, hello, you the only breadwinner. But if you don't surrender and sacrifice and answer that call and stay on that path and stop getting off, every time you face a little lack, you get off that path and run back to where it's consistent. But you can no longer live there. But once we are awoken, we cannot close off what we know and go back to 3D. The ancestors are shifted to try to at least bring in some money because they know what you need for some security. So they can get you back to where to answer walking into destiny. But yeah, beloved. I'm here if y'all need for personal time, one-on-ones. Just go to my online spiritual website. My store shop is in the chat. If you need more clarity, a deeper conversation, Ashe, beloved, Ashe. Now, no matter what we did, we could not get any messages of new love because the old love is determined to have the final say, the last word. We 3 or 4 different decks, and we couldn't get no new love energy because the old energy fought to stay relevant in the chat. So we're gonna have to. I have other love. You got somebody that's not finished, somebody that won't admit their own actions and consequences have led them to that divorce, separation, or that final ending. Someone's stalking and watching and cock blocking, does not want you to have love, is determined that if they can't have you, nobody else will, even though they are ready to step in. Selfish. Inconsiderate, egotistical, but they don't care. They don't care. This person wears their heart on their sleeve and then lies about how they really feel. We're going to have to go ahead and do another love reading. I have one step for Friday. It might be one Wednesday. I'm not sure. But know that as much as we try to tap into this new love, because you got new love coming. Oh, that's don't doubt that new love is coming. They just don't want you to find out about it. Not today. Not today. You could tell them, but not today. That's the energy. And there is words I can only channel what spirit let come through. Although my heart speaks of new love, new connection, new blessings, I can only channel what spirit allows to be heard. And they commandeered this entire reading. This is someone that got really strong feelings for you, but not strong enough to come through. Not strong enough to communicate it. Not strong enough to admit it to you. Not strong enough to surrender to their truth. They just want you to stay stuck because they're stuck. So we will break through that energy as soon as spirit lets it be broken through. But right now, there obviously is something other than that you need to find out, figure out. Maybe you're stuck too. I don't know. But that's all I got. Hello, that's all I got. So, my beautiful butterflies. I lost my phone with it. Mo, I could have told you that. Mo, we're gonna whatever day you Saturday or Sunday, Mo. Let's you and I zoom. And this is just this gang. Hello, we don't need no, you know what I mean? Saturday or Sunday, whatever day, me and you, let's power it out. Because I could have told you that. But you know, it was there, it was available for the moment. But yeah, Sunday, you know our time. Was it 3:00? Something like that. I'ma see you then, boo. Sis. That ain't no client. No. So yeah. All right, Mo? Manu John. Hello, beloved. What's up, G? Gary. Hunter. Go to church? You go. You go to church. Don't worry about me and my soul. What you worry about that for? I don't know you. You go to church. And good luck with that. Good luck with that, boo. Stop playing with them cards. Flame, stop playing with them. Why? You afraid I'm gonna expose you? Or the truth about who don't want you? Or why you alone or miserable? Because you obviously are wearing on your sleeve. You ain't hiding nothing. You showing your misery right there. Go worry about the business that pays you. But you worry about what I do for. What that got to do with you? Nothing. Narcissist. That's why you're alone. Bye, boo. Bye. Look at the haters. Yeah, Anime, you can't even get in the room. Look at the haters. Can't even get in the room. Hello. Hey, Cornelius. Hello, beloved. Hello, boo. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All you haters. Anyway, you know what time it is. Now it's time I say goodbye to all my family. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for staying. Anywho, liking, subscribing, donating, booking. Hello, fam. I love you. As within, so without. We can't keep going on blaming the universe when it starts within. If you're outside does not look like you want to look, it's a simple reflection on what's going on in here. That's the truth, Ruth. That's what change things to happen. Period. For as above, so below. Because as above, so below. God going to have the final say no matter what. We could cry, pout, do, don't. Hello, it is what it is. Stay in your happy place, regardless. If you're in your happy place, regardless, the wheels are always turning. Just wait for it to come back around in your favor. In the meantime, go have some fun. Stop sitting and stewing in your misery, victimization, overthinking, and just go have some fun. The wheel's always turning. By the time you come back in, it'll be back in your favor. But sitting there watching it, paying attention to it, ain't gonna move it no quicker or faster than the hand of God wanted it to move. Hello. All right, y'all. I don't believe I left out anybody. I'm checking. I didn't miss a reading. Checking to make sure. Before I let y'all go. Before I let go. Yeah. That song. Somebody got something to say before they let go. And you damn sure going to hear it. That's what they said. All right, beloveds. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm done. Gate's closed. If you want to get in, come back in tomorrow. Same time, same place. Always a good vibe, good energy, and divine guidance in every message. Thank you all. Thank you all. I will see you again tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Tomorrow, Archangel Michael is owning the room. Every channel message for this week is already pre-posted on the channel. Go hit the bell so you can be in the room. Tomorrow, Archangel Michael is in the house. Y'all know when that beast is in the house. I'll see you then. Have a beautiful week, and a beautiful evening. As always, send you positive energy of Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe.